Bangladesh, a country with a rich history and vibrant culture, has traditionally been a patriarchal society. The cultural norms and practices deeply rooted in Bangladeshi society often place women in subordinate roles. Historically, women's primary responsibilities have been confined to domestic duties, including household chores, child-rearing, and supporting their husbands. However, with the rise of educational opportunities and economic development, these traditional roles are gradually evolving. The life of women in Bangladesh is shaped by a complex interplay of cultural, social, economic, and political factors. Despite significant progress over the past decades, Bangladeshi women still face numerous challenges and opportunities in their pursuit of equality and empowerment. This comprehensive overview delves into the various aspects of their lives, highlighting both the strides made and the obstacles that remain. Education is a critical area where significant progress has been made for women in Bangladesh. Over the past few decades, the government and various non-governmental organizations, NGOs, have prioritized female education, leading to increased enrollment rates and reduced gender disparity in primary and secondary education. The Female Secondary School Stipend Program, for instance, has incentivized families to send their daughters to school, resulting in a higher literacy rate among women. Despite these advancements, challenges remain. In rural areas, socioeconomic factors and cultural norms still hinder girls' education. Early marriage, a prevalent issue in Bangladesh, often disrupts a girl's schooling. Additionally, inadequate infrastructure, lack of sanitation facilities, and safety concerns pose significant barriers to girls' education. Addressing these issues requires sustained efforts from both the government and civil society to ensure that every girl in Bangladesh has access to quality education. Women's participation in the labor force has seen a notable increase in Bangladesh, particularly in the ready-made garment, RMG, sector. This industry, which accounts for a significant portion of the country's export earnings, employs millions of women, providing them with financial independence and an opportunity to contribute to their families' incomes. The economic empowerment of women through employment in the RMG sector has also led to shifts in traditional gender roles and improved social status for many women. However, women in Bangladesh still face numerous challenges in the workforce. Gender wage gaps, occupational segregation, and limited access to managerial positions are prevalent issues. Moreover, the informal sector, where many women are employed, often lacks job security, fair wages, and social protection. Women also face discrimination and harassment in the workplace, further hindering their economic empowerment. To address these challenges, it is crucial to implement policies that promote gender equality in the workplace, provide skills training, and ensure safe working conditions. Access to healthcare is a fundamental right, yet women in Bangladesh often face significant barriers in this regard. Maternal health has been a major focus of the government's health initiatives, resulting in a decline in maternal mortality rates. Programs aimed at improving prenatal and postnatal care, along with increased access to skilled birth attendants, have contributed to these positive outcomes. However, disparities in healthcare access persist, especially in rural and remote areas. Women often lack access to quality healthcare services, leading to poor health outcomes. Malnutrition, high rates of adolescent pregnancies, and limited access to family planning services are pressing issues that affect women's health. Furthermore, social stigma and cultural taboos surrounding women's health issues, particularly reproductive health, often prevent women from seeking necessary medical care. Addressing these challenges requires a multifaceted approach that includes improving healthcare infrastructure, increasing awareness, and addressing social and cultural barriers. Gender-based violence, GBV, remains a pervasive issue in Bangladesh. Domestic violence, dowry-related violence, and sexual harassment are common forms of GBV that women face. Societal norms and the stigma associated with reporting such incidents often deter women from seeking justice. Despite the existence of laws aimed at protecting women from violence, enforcement remains weak, and access to legal recourse is limited, particularly for women from marginalized communities. Efforts to combat GBV include awareness campaigns, legal reforms, and support services for survivors. NGOs and women's rights organizations play a crucial role in providing shelter, legal aid, and counseling to victims. Additionally, community-based initiatives that engage men and boys in promoting gender equality and challenging harmful norms are essential for creating a safer environment for women. Political participation is another area where Bangladeshi women have made strides, yet significant gaps remain. Women have held prominent political positions in Bangladesh, including the Prime Minister and the leader of the opposition. Quotas and reserved seats for women in local government bodies have also facilitated increased female representation in politics. Despite these achievements, women still face numerous barriers to full political participation. Patriarchal attitudes, lack of financial resources, and limited access to political networks hinder women's entry into politics. Moreover, women politicians often face gender-based violence and harassment, both online and offline, which further discourages their involvement in public life. Strengthening women's political participation requires comprehensive measures, including capacity-building programs, financial support, and robust legal protections against gender-based violence in politics. The empowerment of women in Bangladesh is driven by a vibrant civil society and a growing women's rights movement. Various NGOs and community-based organizations work tirelessly to promote gender equality, raise awareness about women's rights, and provide support to marginalized women. Initiatives such as microfinance programs have also played a significant role in empowering women economically by providing them with access to credit and encouraging entrepreneurship. Furthermore, the use of digital technology and social media has emerged as a powerful tool for advocacy and raising awareness about women's issues. Online campaigns and movements have brought attention to issues such as GBV, child marriage, and workplace discrimination, creating a platform for women to voice their concerns and demand change. The life of women in Bangladesh is marked by both progress and persistent challenges. While significant strides have been made in education, employment, healthcare, and political participation, much work remains to be done to achieve gender equality. Addressing the multifaceted challenges faced by women requires a holistic approach that involves government action, civil society engagement, and cultural change. By continuing to empower women and promote gender equality, Bangladesh can create a more inclusive and just society for all its citizens.